What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, guys. My review on the NECA Planet of the Apes General Aldo. As per usual, I do want to highlight the box. It does have this nice lining of purple here. It's really nice purple too. It's not vibrant and it's not solid. It does have some light gray in there too, which is cool. You can see this is where the figure would go. Down here, you do get some nice artwork of General Aldo. Do have some nice red linings around the figure itself. Does have some blue in the hair for some reason, which I don't get, but it is a nice art style. Does say ages 14 and up and Planet of the Apes. Side of the box does say Planet of the Apes with this nice kind of obelisk type of thing going on here. Does say General Aldo 7-inch figure. Moving the back of the box to say Planet of the Apes. Does have that original poster for the first movie. There is a description of Mr. Aldo there. If you'd like to pause and read now, you can. And bottom of the box is the rest of Series 3, which I just bought at Comic-Con and will be reviewing in the days to come. As for the figure itself, this thing is awesome. And I'm going to say that with every review for Planet of the Apes. These things are awesome. They do not reuse head sculpts. They do not reuse bodies. They are always new and fresh. Let's take a closer look. Although my light is reflecting off the paint here, let's see if I turn it off, if I can get a better view. Nope, I don't. So this thing is dead on accurate. I just watched him in Conquest. I think it was Conquest, actually, he appeared in. If you are a Planet of the Apes fanatic, please comment below to which movie this ape appeared in. Either way, whether it was Conquest or whatever, this is an amazing piece. The head sculpt is dead on to the film of which he appeared in, and it's just awesome. And I know people would say it's just an ape, you know, they could just reuse head sculpts. They all look the same anyway. They don't. In the movie, whoever designed the masks, they always had different facial expressions. Although similar, you can always tell the difference. And you could definitely tell the difference with this guy between other apes, and I'll show the other apes later on in the video. But besides that, it's great. I do love all of the strands of hair, sculpted very nicely. I do like this vibrant kind of silver and black with actually some brown if you can't see on camera. I know that my light is reflecting off it, and even without, there is some brown highlights on the bottom here, which is always nice. I do like, apparently the apes brush their hair, which, you know, it's kind of funny. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with the facial expressions, just the way he's smirking, just the way he's looking, you could just immediately tell that's General Aldo. It's just such a nice sculpt. I'm just like fanboying over this. I've been waiting for Aldo for a long time. But moving down on the figure, the costume is wonderful. I do like these white slash silver little, I guess, buttons slash armor pieces here. Kind of like his cowl. I do like this little band here where he keeps his ammo and other supplies. As far as the arms go, it does have these nice ripple effects in the clothing. I guess kind of trying to represent his fur, which is kind of funny. But really nice purple slash pink. It's really hard to tell what color it is in person rather than on camera. Just saying. The gauntlets are really nice, again, with those nice armor pieces and the gloves. Just so nice. I love this figure so much. I've been fanboying this and waiting for this for a long time. I do like how the actual clothing on the ab section is rubber, so you can manipulate it as you pose the figure, which, you know, is really nice for NECA. Again, with those gauntlets, I'll get into more with the gun here in a sec, but moving down, again, with that really nice kind of chocolatey pink, I guess, for the clothing on the pants, again with those ripple effects in the clothing, always nice to have. Moving down on the boots, I can't tell actually if this is a reuse. It probably is. I don't think NECA will go that far, but it's just really nice. I do like how they didn't paint these little straps on here. They are sculpted. I do like how the ripples in the boot kind of, you know, get denser and denser as they go down to the ankle and stuff, which, you know, makes sense in real life. There's the boot, has that weird little crease in there for where he puts his foot, and bottom of the feet, you know, just a bunch of crap. As far as accessories go, Aldo does come with his signature type of SMG type of rifle. It kind of reminds me of L.A. Noire. Know that game? I don't know, just kind of reminds me of that. But really nice detail here. I do like how the black mixes with the brown on the handle here, and, you know, the cocking thing here, especially the handle. There's just these really brown and black stripes just kind of molded in. Really nice. I do like that kind of gunmetal wash going on the middle part of it. There is actually a hole in the gun hole right there, which is cool. He does have a rubber little band here, so you could put it around his shoulder if you want him to hold his knife, which I'll show in just a second. But just a really cool accessory. Now, with the knife, he does come with a holster for the knife, which if you do remove it, it is this really nice rubber, which you can hook on onto his belt, which I'll show in just a second. But as far as the knife goes, it's this really, really nice kind of, it's not even a knife, it's more of a sword, because, you know, General Aldo's kind of psychotic, but I do like the brown and the silver mix at the handle. As per usual, great accessory, and you could just slide it in there nicely. And voila. You can tell that on his little band here, he does have a hook, and behind the holster, he does have this little thing right here, which you can clip on. It's kind of tricky to do, but you just got to be careful. You do want to be careful once you get it on, because I did just drop this in. It took me like 3 hours to find it, but it does hook on nicely, and it does look great for the figure. As for articulation, his head can go up and down, side to side, can rotate fully, although kinda prohibited by this band here. You do want to be careful. I don't recommend doing a 360, but as far as his arms go, can rotate fully, out and in, forward and back. Does have that nice elbow rotation, does have a 90-degree angle at the elbow, as well as full rotation at the wrist, which I always enjoy. As far as his abs go, he can go forward that much and back, side to side, can fully rotate. I just don't want to right now because this will fall off, but as far as the legs go, and again, it's this rubber crotch piece here, so it can go forward this much, can go back, can basically do the splits. You do want to be careful. Does have that knee rotation. You do want to be careful again. Just got to be careful. You don't want to scratch the paint. He does have a 90-degree angle there, and full rotation at the foot, as well as ankle pivot. As far as size goes, you could tell that Aldo is in great scale with other NECA apes. You could tell that he is a bit taller than this kind of captive ape here from, I think it was Conquest. Again, I keep thinking of Conquest. But that's because I do have this guy in a hunched down position, and that's, you know, kind of his stance as far as a release goes, and you could tell that he towers over a standard Marvel Legends figure. So overall, this figure is great. I'm a huge fan of the Planet of the Apes franchise, and I do love General Aldo as a character. Probably one of my favorites, and one of my favorite scenes of, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, Ape has killed Ape. So if you are a NECA fan, if you are a Apes fan, or an Aldo fan, I highly recommend you pick this up. This guy is amazing. I am fanboying right now. With that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you viewers do on a daily basis, and I will see you guys in my next video.